One.
Hi, I'm Richie Markowicz, and I am presenting today on the Nike Corporation. Since my wrestling team is sponsored by Nike, it is in my interest to learn more about them as a business interacting in society. Nike's corporate website displays their responsibility statement as, quote, Nike aims to be a brand with purpose that moves the world forward. To achieve that, we need all parts of our value chain to understand and deliver on our goals. From our leaders to product designers to employees in our stores and workers in contracted factories who make our products, a strong governance structure coupled with a sustainability mindset provides the foundation for driving collective decision making and accountability across the company. Here are some of the products that I've purchased from them. This is the Nike OG Inflict reissues. They came out in 2006, and I wore these for every high school match, all 4 years, and they still hold up. And I even bought them used. So these are quality. Here's a pair Nike Freak wrestling shoes that I wore up until last season. These, I wore them until they're about beat. Still in usable shape. These are another pair of limited edition 2017 Nike Freak wrestling shoes. These shoes, well, the red shoes originally came out in 2007 in this red and black colorway, blue and navy, and black and white and black. These came out in 2017 as a limited edition, gold and white. They also had silver and black. These shoes behind me are the Nike Challenger OGs, which came out in 1980. I just recently purchased these online for $90. These are the Nike Blazers, which came out in 1977. But I custom made these on Nike ID in March of this year. And incorporated suede with leather and a gum bottom sole. These are Nike Air Jordan Retro 1s, which came out originally in 1984. But these are the Gatorade collaboration that I purchased in 2017 for $175. These are the Nike Air Max 95s, which are navy colorway. I purchased in 2017 for $160. That was a Foot Locker. Alright. And then I purchased these Nike Air Force Ones, Added Airs, 2007. Re-released. I bought these in 2020. So just slightly different than the original white. And then these are Nike or Jordan trainers, which came out in 1997. I purchased these on eBay. They were never re-released, so these are original for $350. These are brand new with the box, which is in rough shape, but these are originally made for boxing, but I plan to wear these as wrestling shoes throughout college. Some of the products I have on I purchased at Foot Locker. This is a cut-off sweatshirt. My pants are nylon joggers with original Nike logo. Actually, the new Nike logo. And then my socks I'm wearing are Nike SB skateboarding socks, which are nice, dry fit. They're it's like sweat wicking material. And above me is a sponsored Nike tee for Edinburgh's wrestling team. So the history of the company, the history of Nike begins with the story of the inspiration of Phil Knight running at the University of Oregon under coach Bill Bowerman. Bowerman was known for tinkering with running shoes in order to optimize their performance. It is said that he did this for Phil in 1960. Then the same shoes were worn by Otis Davis during his winning 400-meter race in the 1960 Olympics. According to the Street magazine, quote, after the University of Oregon, Knight went through Stanford's MBA program, during which he wrote a paper theorizing that the production of running shoes should move from its current center in Germany to Japan, where labor was cheaper. Knight got the chance to put this theory to test with a trip to Japan shortly after his 1962 graduation. He struck a deal with a group of Japanese businessmen to export the country's popular Tiger shoes into the U.S. Coach Bill Bowerman and Phil Knight entered into a 50-50 business deal for ownership of their new company, Blue Ribbon Sports, established in Eugene, Oregon on January 25th, 1964. By 1967, Blue Ribbon Sports had introduced a new low-price, top-quality sneaker under the Tiger label to compete with Adidas and Puma labels. It was such a success, they broke from the Tiger collaboration and began selling under the Nike label in 1971. Their ethics were questioned by Tiger, so the separation was processed through a lawsuit. Innovation, technology, and marketing. Despite the negative departure, the innovation continued for Nike. Through Bowerman's waffle traction design, this waffle trainer was a major success for Nike, the first of many to come as the company maintained a strong and steady growth through its early days, culminating in its 1980 IPO, which immediately made Phil Knight a millionaire with shares worth $175 million. Now I have the patent waffle design on these shoes, the Nike Challenger OGs, which came out in 1980. From my personal experience, though, these have air inside, so I mean that's a nice add, but these soles are nice and have quality traction. The company has continued to grow through a series of successful marketing campaigns, including, quote, just do it, as well as celebrity endorsements of athletes like Tiger Woods, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James. The most lucrative and driving force for Nike through the decades has been and continues to be professional basketball standout Michael Jordan. Now, these are his original shoes, though this is a collaboration with Gatorade. This is his first sponsored shoe. Nike Air Jordan 1, Retro 1. Came out in 1984. It still has the Nike label on it, but also engraved right here is the Air Jordan logo. And on these, this right here on the back of this. The Nike and Jordan relationship began at the start of his pro career. Air Jordans, the iconic sneaker, hit the market as an instant success, making the company over $100 million in revenue in 1985. It is also stated that Michael Jordan continues to collect royalties on his collaboration, upwards of $10 million per year. Social responsibility. So the next question is concerning Nike's commitment to social responsibility. They claim, quote, community has been at the core of who they are and what they do, harnessing the power of sport as a unifying force. They're committed to helping kids reach their greatest potential and creating more equal playing fields for all. In their desire to bring, quote, bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete. They believe the power of the sport can move the world, and if you have a body, you are an athlete. The community outreach program Nike created and supports is entitled, quote, Made to Play, and is very successful. Following their belief that kids are made to play rather than sit, they have helped over 16 million kids to get up and get out to play through initiatives, including Marathon Kids, Community Ambassadors, Community Impact Fund, School Initiative Fund, and Nike N7. Each of these programs has a central focus of empowering children through different activities. In the past 5 years, Nike has invested $417 million into the communities, of which $130 million helped promote equality and level playing fields for all. Business ethics and commitment to the environment. In questioning Nike's ethics and standards of integrity in the marketplace, I found they have experienced some issues negatively impacting the environment through toxic emissions. When faced with these issues in the 1990s, they created a team to identify a solution to rectify the situation. In 2009, quote, Nike signs onto the roadmap to zero, a Greenpeace-inspired initiative to eliminate the discharge of toxic chemicals into the water supply by 2020. Quote, Move to Zero is Nike's journey towards zero carbon and zero waste to help protect the future of sports. The use of recycled nylon, sustainable cotton, recycled polyester, fly knit, fly leather, and air are some of the resources being used in production to move to zero. Among some other targets, a reduction of 20% less freshwater used in production, as well as a reduction of 10% waste helps them continue to move to zero. Although they have not yet reached or achieved zero standards, they are well on their way. The manner in which they have expressed their efforts to customers in the marketplace has been through apparel labels. If apparel is labeled, quote, sustainable materials, that means the product is made of at least 50% recycled content, and shoes are made with at least, quote, or made at least 20% recycled content by weight. Human resources. Ethically, Nike has faced such challenges as exploiting low-wage labor. A concerted effort has been made and documented to build a healthy, diverse, and engaged workforce. There are many plans in place to redeem themselves in the category of human resources. Initiating the equal pay for equal work through total rewards program efforts have created a welcoming global working environment. Nike has increased their focus on the inclusion through internships and teammates program. Through the internship programs, they have encouraged more females to enter the company and find avenues to contribute to production growth. Although approximately 72% of employees are Caucasian, the balance of the employees represents a range of other races. Confidence in the brand. Nike, the American-inspired brand, has taken many progressive steps to improve their reputation and business practices to allow depth of confidence. Their association with accomplished celebrity athletes such as Tiger Woods, LeBron James, and Serena Williams further solidifies my confidence in their product. Actions such as sponsoring my college wrestling team makes me confident in their willingness to support athletes across all sports. The shoes and apparel have proven to be quality made and reliable on the mat. This personally has been proven to me by the ability for me to wear these for all 4 years of high school in every single wrestling match. Just other than a few, and still be in flawless condition. Just soft sole, but still completely intact. And these are 14-year-old shoes. These, despite a rip up here, more or less self-inflicted, still completely intact. And these were worn for since I purchased these in 2014. These I only had since my senior year of high school, but these are in about mint condition. I only wore these a couple of times, but these are the same as those, and I assume that these would be able to last equal amount of time. All right, well, thank you for watching my presentation on Nike. I hope you enjoyed it.